Today's school lunch for my teenage son. Well, if he's a teenager, can't he just pack his own lunch? Shush, Kevin and Karen. So I asked Josiah if he wanted me to start making him some lunches since I would notice he would drive home for lunch. And everything right now is so expensive. I'm just gonna start making him his lunches. That way he can save his lunch money and he can, I don't know, buy something cool or maybe even take Natalie out on a cool date. So he's always getting the Lunchables at Winco, the one that comes with the sandwich, the chips, and the cookies. So I was like, let me just make him that for lunch right now. But I'm gonna make him a Big Papa sandwich. That way he can share with whoever it is he hangs out with. Don't buy the little small bags of chips. I think that's a whole waste of money. So I just put some chips in a Ziploc bag and added a little sauce of Valentina. And then I just wrapped a couple of cookies. I decided to also add something super quick for breakfast. That way he doesn't go on an empty stomach to school in the morning. So I just did a little bit of yogurt and granola. I underestimated the size of the sandwich. This box was useless. I had to order him something from Amazon. For his drink, I added a protein coffee and a sparkling water. And that is it, guys. Bye.
Let's pack my daughter's lunch. So yesterday when I was thinking about what I was going to make my daughter for lunch tomorrow, I completely drew a blank that it was St. Patrick's Day. And by the time that I realized, it was just too late to run to the store, so I knew I had to manage with what was in my fridge. I started to panic and I felt really guilty, honestly. I think it was just my mom guilt coming in, because even though my 1.5-year-old daughter is not going to care if she has a special lunch for daycare, I care, and it just made me feel bad, but I got over it. And I decided to pack her some rainbow noodles and then rainbow fruit using strawberries, orange, pineapple, kiwi, blueberries, and blackberries. Then some cheese and pepperoni, the Lucky Charm marshmallows, and 2 gold coins. But yeah, that's all I did. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Lunch for my kindergartner. I'm on mom talk a lot, right? One of my biggest pet peeves is when somebody will say how their kid is such a picky eater. Then I'll make like fucking broccoli bites. Yeah, real picky. Carrots are one of the 2 vegetables she eats. Oh, and meat, no problem. Huge carnivore, except when I cook it. Oh, forget it. I do the best I can. She's got a protein, dairy, vegetables, and fruit. Which, by the way, she hasn't decided what fruit she likes, so please pray over these blackberries with me. It'll be a good Friday. Don't worry, we're almost there.
So my heart broke this morning because we thought today was picture day. We were in a rush this morning, hurried up and got my daughter all dressed up, curled her hair and ready for picture day. Once I get to work, I realize that today's not picture day, tomorrow is. So I go and pick her up and ask her if she wants to go home and change. She then decides to, she does want to. Once we get into the car, she started crying and I just knew something was wrong the second I saw her. So I asked her, of course, what was going on, and she said that when she walked into her classroom today, everybody was laughing and telling her that today was not picture day, and she did not feel comfortable. This literally broke my heart, you guys. I don't understand how kids could be so mean over something so little. She looked super cute. There was nothing wrong with the way she got dressed, but she went home and changed, and we went for some donuts.
Let's pack a lunch for my particular kid. This morning I asked her what she wanted and she said she just kind of wanted a small lunch today. Since I started buying bigger wraps, I'm going to cut a small piece off for her and I'll just use that for a Nerdy Nuts roll up later. This morning she said to me, "Mom, remember when I only used to like tuna sandwiches and now I love ham and cheese?" And honestly, there was a point where I never thought I'd see the day. And she wanted some fruit, and I decided to use the crinkle cutter to cut the strawberries today, and it was so much faster than slicing them. I'm also going to give her some grapes, and that's why this bento box is good, because it's perfect for smaller portions. Then she just wanted a juice and a Danimals. Now let's see if you can solve today's riddle. How can a pocket be empty but still have something in it? Let me know in the comments, and I hope you all have a particularly good day. Let's make lunch for my girl. I got her this new lunchbox and I'm obsessed. You can keep things hot or cold with the thermos. It's amazing. I'm taking a small cucumber, peeling and slicing it up. I also am going to be extra today and use the shape cutters and make them into hearts and stars. This is her last packed school lunch for a while, so I wanted to make it fun and give her all of her favorite things. How the thermos activates is you boil some water, pour it into the container, let it sit for about 5 to 10 minutes so it can get hot. While that's heating up, I'm working on getting her mac and cheese in the microwave, getting all of the other stuff prepped. This lunchbox also comes with a divider, so it's really great to separate things. I'm putting in some graham crackers, gummy bears, and Starburst for her dessert. On the left side, I put her cut up cucumbers. I even sliced up some pita breads. I'll include some hummus. Poured out the hot water, took out the mac and cheese. These are great because they only take about 2 minutes in the microwave and she loves them. I know they're processed, but don't come for me or I will block you. You twist the cap on, you put it in, and it's good to go. I put some cute little flower picks in to make it more festive. And to continue being the health conscious mom that I am, I even included a side of snap peas with her favorite dip. For her drink today, I included Capri Sun. I just feel like this is a staple that every child needs to have growing up. Lastly, threw in some crackers, filled her water bottle. She said, "Mom, no room temp water for me. If I have any shot at being Elsa, you gotta include the ice."
Let's make some lunch for Adeline. Today she's having a hot lunch, so I'm starting off by preheating the thermos with hot water and letting it sit for about 10 minutes. Just adding some cupcake liners to divide everything. And for her fruit, she's having pineapple and kiwi. Adding these cute food picks just so it's easier for her to pick up the fruit and making it more fun. She's having sweet corn on the cob. And I just reheated sweet potato fries that I made the night before in the air fryer. And I quickly made some sweet potato fry dipping sauce. All it is a little bit of mayonnaise, mustard, and maple syrup, and some salt and pepper. After draining the thermos, I'm just adding a napkin in there so that way her popcorn chicken doesn't get all soggy. Trying to fit as many as I can in there. And for her popcorn chicken, she wanted the Chick-fil-A dipping sauce. And for her dessert today, she's having sea salt caramel bites. And that's it. I'll see you guys next time.
Here's what I'm packing my daughter for lunch for school in Japan today. I don't have to send her lunch every day because she does eat the school catered lunch at least a few days a week. You would think that after being in school here since October that she would request more Japanese food, but nope, whenever I pack her lunch, she asks for either a sandwich, chicken nuggets, or a pizza. She does love rice though, so I packed her a teddy bear shaped rice ball with nuggets and barbecue sauce. I also packed apple slices as well as breadsticks with strawberry cream cheese dip. We'll see how much she eats when I unpack her backpack later. Stay tuned, guys. Here is a typical lunch that I pack for my boys. First, I start with veggies. They really like carrots and cucumbers, so I'll go with that. For fruit, today I'm doing pineapples and strawberries, and then always a little something sweet. I'm going with a Simple Mills chocolate chip cookie, and then for the main course, we're doing a wrap. I start with a tortilla, add some hummus, lettuce, and some turkey meat, and then I swear I think my kids are the only kids on the planet ages 6 and 8 that like artichoke hearts, so we're gonna go with that too. I cut the wraps in half, add them to their lunch boxes, and then for a little extra protein, I added Chomp's meat stick, cut that in half, and then we're good to go. We've got carbs, protein, and fat, and this way my kids do not come home hangry, and that is a mom win for me. Let me know if you want more ideas.
More often than not, when I'm making my son's lunch, I make it after I drop everybody off at school for the day because that's just when I have the most time. And as I was dropping him off this morning, he said he really wanted an Among Us themed lunch. And I really wasn't sure what I was going to do, so I looked up what the Among Us characters look like, and I figured I could probably make this into a sandwich. I just used some scissors to cut it into the shape I wanted, and he's getting a peanut butter and jelly because that's what he likes. Then I melted some peanut butter and put it in a Ziploc bag and cut off the tip so I could make that little circular shape that goes on the front, and I used a toothpick to smooth it out. Next, I cut up some strawberries, and I'm also going to cut up some mini cucumber for him. I put the sandwich in the freezer so that peanut butter on top could harden a little bit, and I took it out. I gave him some string cheese and yogurt. I grabbed his milk, and he's all set. Have a good day.